The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, written in 2014, is a great, quick read. I think it would be great for young readers for that reason. This took me 5 days to read with annotating. So if you don't even annotate, it might take even less. I think it's a great coffee table book, something just to put out and then, talk with people when they come over. There really is wisdom on every page of this, so it's a really fun read. I think it's great for summertime. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So let's get into the review. I'll tell you all the things I liked about it, and there were a couple of things that I wasn't really too sure about, but let's get into it. Let's talk all about this one. The Obstacle is the Way. First off, this is a short read. The whole thing is only 184 pages, I believe. And I was a bit surprised at first because the last time I read something that short was probably back in high school. I'm not used to reading things this short, but I think that's why it's so good for young readers, right? The chapter lengths are short too. They're 3 to 6 pages typically, so there's not a lot to get through, a lot of stuff to trudge through. The book is broken down into 3 parts. There is perception, there's action, and there is will. So perception is talking about how obstacles, it's all about perception, how you see them, right? And action is about taking the right action to overcome the obstacles. And will is having perseverance, like the inner fire that fuels you to find a way around the obstacles or through the obstacles. Now, I should say that this book is all about how the obstacle is the way, right? Pretty self-explanatory, pretty obvious, but I should make that clear. He has a quote in here that says, "Every obstacle provides with it a new opportunity," which I really liked. And in fact, the entire book is based on a Marcus Aurelius quote, which says, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way," simply meaning that the obstacle is the way. So Holiday gets a lot of his ideas from Stoicism, and I think for that reason this is a great overview of the philosophy. There's nothing profound in it, but if you know nothing about Stoicism, which is a great philosophy that has helped many great people throughout the ages, this is a great overview too, and it will probably generate interest in further reading like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. Similar to Robert Greene, Holiday uses a lot of historical examples to talk about what he means, and often they're exciting, albeit they're a little short. And I wish some were longer because they are gripping, they are kind of looking at historical stories that most of us don't, but from a different angle. Like he talks about Lincoln, but Lincoln's depression, right? And how that depression made him great. But all the examples are pretty short. I think it goes into the vibe of the book. But another thing Holiday does, which I really like, is he talks about, he'll talk about an example, and he'll say, "This is how they're great. What are you doing with your life?" For example, he talks about there's nothing shameful about sweeping. It's just another opportunity to excel and to learn. But you're so busy thinking about your future, you don't take any pride in your tasks you're given right now. You just phone it all in, cash your paycheck, and dream of a higher station in life. Or think this is just a job. It isn't who I am. It doesn't matter. Foolishness. Biggest disadvantage to this book is actually, I think, what makes it such a great book is that I didn't find anything profound in here. Yes, there is wisdom on every page, but it's not profound. It's not going to make you think unless you have no experience with philosophy at all. Like I said, this is great overview to Stoicism. This really does kind of give you like quick jabs of ideas that could potentially change your life. They sure changed mine probably 10 years ago when I first encountered this stuff. But and also another thing that I feel Holiday at times, he'll start giving an example and he just fails to elaborate. And I think maybe that's because he wanted to keep the book short, because I think it's for younger readers, so he couldn't elaborate, but it doesn't hurt the book that much. Overall though, The Obstacle is the Way is a fun read. It's a quick read. It's perfect for the summer, perfect for younger readers. I would recommend it to anybody who's just looking for that, not looking for something deep, something profound. If you're looking for a similar kind of vibe to this and you want more profound, go to Robert Greene. I feel Robert Greene, because he takes the historical examples and he really stretches them out. He really analyzes them. Holiday, it's more like he brushes on the surface, which, you know, makes it more for just like a quick read, younger readers. And like I said, there's wisdom on every page. It's a good book. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to be thinking a lot about what he says. Just don't expect, you know, anything new. But overall, definitely go out, pick this one up. I think you will enjoy it.